So the Clippers win the tip. Now Jackson and to look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either 4 spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Jackson attacking. Leonard with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Morris over Gobert, and Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Edwards. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Jackson, and he buries his first look.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
Edwards against George. Russell from outside. Here's McDaniels to the wing on the left. Towns passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Zubats. Out to Leonard. The 3 is up. On target from range.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Towns a screen on George. Now McDaniels. Will it go? The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Jackson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. McDaniels against Leonard. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Right side, Russell. George with a steal. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Russell into the lane. Towns on a screen. Oh, Morris with a steal. Zubats against Gobert. Back to Zubats. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And so here are the Clippers after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Jackson finds Leonard. Stolen by Russell. Edwards with it, guarded now by George. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. And George with the jam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Gobert. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
George has the open look. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Up top, Edwards. George defending. Edwards, a pass to Russell. Here's Gobert. Over to the wing. To the inside. Clock at 4. The 3 from Russell. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris outside. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Morris outside. Leonard outside. Back to Morris. And Gobert with a block. Here's Towns. From downtown, hits the trifecta.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting a lot. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. Pass to Leonard. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Jackson. Leonard outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Kicks it to George. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Outside Edwards. Fades. Rebound by the Clippers.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
George finds Morris. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. Jackson against Edwards. Pass to Zubac. The 3. Back to Leonard. There's Jackson with the 3, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Russell with the ball. The kick out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Morris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morris has gotten his second bucket.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
That one misses for Towns, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Back to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns down low. Leonard defending.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Edwards can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
He takes it in. Inside. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards. Edwards has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Zubats. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. It's stolen by Leonard. George against Russell. Jackson, the pass to George. Back to Jackson. Morris with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
George against Edwards. George, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards finds Towns. Now here's Russell. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 7 tonight. Leonard on the take. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Russell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Appreciate it, Allie.
17.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's man in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Out to Covington. Pass to man. Poke loose. Here's Noel. High post read. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Clippers shooting the ball at 48% so far. Wall, the pass to Batum. Out to Powell. And the layup is good off the glass.
We know Norman Powell is a physical player, showing his upper body strength and finishing through contact.
Anderson with a screen on Powell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Prince. Launches a three. Second chance shot.
Got to commend the defense from Nicholas Batum, doing all he can to make a difference.
To the middle. Stolen by Anderson. Noel drives in. And it's rejected. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Batum. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And he drives in. Here's Prince. Off target from three-point range. Powell in the post. Rebound Minnesota. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Reed can't hit.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Reed finds Anderson. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Deflected.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot. Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Ball. Here's Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington passes to Wall. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the.
Here's McLaughlin.
2 minutes.
Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Noel. Powell covers. Back to Noel. Pass to Reed. And he converts the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. It's Covington on the wing. Here's Wall. And there's the drive. Batum's shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting just 35% from the floor. Here's Noel. Powell covers. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Wall. Here's Batum. Second shot opportunity. Wall, the pass to Covington. It's Powell on the wing. The kick out to Wall. Three-pointer. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Takes the three. Here's Prince. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Anderson can't get it to go. Well, Los Angeles shooting about 43% in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The kick out to Wall from behind the arc. Wall missing again. Covington against Anderson. Prince. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And that that'll do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Russell from outside. It's rebounded by George.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the jam by George.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Gobert. Got a piece of it. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Jackson can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. Down low. Here's Towns. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The shot comes out. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Timberwolves on D. 7-point differential. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Nice move. Out to Leonard. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Russell against Jackson. The kick out to Edwards. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Zubats against Edwards. Back to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. George passes to Leonard. Morris with it. Oh, swiped away. Russell against Jackson. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Edwards has got his first 3 points of the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Jackson. Edwards against George. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Now Gobert. Towns Towns with the ball. Outside McDaniels. 4-3. It's rebounded by George. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Clippers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
Man, what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Oh, Morris with a steal. To the paint. And George with the jam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Jackson finds Leonard. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Morris for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. So it's the Clippers winning this one easy. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
At the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Here's George. And the layup is good. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now here's Leonard after the miss from Desmond Bain. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Morris. Right side, Leonard. Shot clock at 6. It's Jackson with the drive. Zubats kicks it out to Leonard, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Outside Leonard, second chance shot. Zubats trying to break loose, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Morris.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Morant against Jackson. Brooks kicks to Morant. Jackson from long range. Not going to go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now, here's George. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you. The option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
Bain against George. Out to Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, here's Bain. To stop the drought, it's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game. Nobody near George. From beyond the arc and then some. George has got 7.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant passes to Brooks. Outside, Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And George kicks to Jackson. Back to George. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Searching for their first points of the game. Adams, the pass to Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers leading by 11. Leonard, that's for 2. Back to Zubats. There's the dish to Leonard. High post shot. And it's Morant with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And here's Leonard from 3. Here's Morris, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. A nice shot by George.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Left side Jackson. Outside Leonard. There's the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And a wide open look for Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Bain's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. Jackson looking it over. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's the pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George passes to Zubac. Misses the baby hook. One-on-one here. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes the 3. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Zubac, a screen on Morant. Brooks with it. Leonard picks him up. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Jackson up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Morris passes to Zubac. Outside for Jackson. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Bain with it. Excellent D there from George.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. Outside, George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
The length and quickness of George is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
And George drops them both. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
At the line for the Grizzlies.
That's good from Morant.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws, good from Morant.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Morris outside. Back to Jackson. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Morris kicks to Jackson. Zubac in the post. Adams defending. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Leonard. And it's 7 points for Marcus Morris.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Adams. Banked in off the glass. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Jackson finds Morris. Outside, George. And the three ball is good. George has got 17.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Pass to Jackson. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Jackson kicks to George. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Outside for Jackson. Kept alive. Zubats. Morris looking over the floor. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go.
The Grizzlies, 17.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. To the inside, and it's Williams finishing it off.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And Wall kicks to Powell. The feed to Batum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Batum's got his first points of the game.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Here's Williams. And the layup falls.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Covington kicks to Wall. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones the pass to Williams. He dishes it to Green. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jones. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Powell. Passes it to Mann. Back to Covington. Over to the left wing. Jones against Wall. Covington wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The pass to Green. Jacks up a three. It doesn't go for him. Clippers leading by 16. Pass to Batum. Back to Covington. Batum dishes to Covington. This one for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. Jones kicks to Williams. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. bangs home the trifecta.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Wall finds Covington. Down low. The kick out to Wall. Here's Mann. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. Here's Clark. And he banks in the layup.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Wall passes to Mann. Back to Wall. Covington dishes to Wall. Passes it to Powell. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Covington. Taken away by Williams. Outside, Green. And the pass to Clark. Knocks it loose. Kicks to Williams. And the shot goes in. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Jones against Wall. Jones the pass to Clark. Outside Covington. And just miss after miss right now.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Clark.
Brandon Clark, shooting 2.
Good on both. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Wall against Jones. Takes it out to Covington. Back to Wall. Feeds to Batum. Shot clock at 5. Wall's shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Jones the pass to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And here is Los Angeles now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. So on the floor for Memphis. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Kick out to Adams. Jackson passes to Morant. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Adams, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to Zubac. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for him. Good job. Good.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Outside, George. Jackson kicks to Zubac. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubats.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Morant passes to Adams. Jackson has the open look. Off target with his three. Clippers leading by 11. Morris outside. Jackson dishes to Morris. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Morris outside. Outside Leonard. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Bane passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Morant against Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Bane kicks to Morant. Jackson from long range. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Morris. And here is Zubats. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Morris. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. The offensive rebound. This is to Adams. Outside for Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. A second chance effort. Here's Zubats. Morris, left side. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Morant. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis talk to the team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He sinks the clutch free throw.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Jackson, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And like a certain baseball legend, this Reggie Jackson is nailed in the clutch. A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Out to Brooks. In the corner, it's Bane. Back to Brooks. Passes it to Morant. Brooks dishes to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Memphis needs to get off the shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And he's been a consistent free throw shooter. Jackson could make a difference here. And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Jackson from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Morris into the lane. And here's George for three. No good. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
They are loaded with young talent. Doris, the future looks bright.
Well, they're loaded with young talent, and it is fearless talent. These are squads that are going to be tremendous to watch for the next several years. Tonight could be a preview of the next generation of stars to come.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. To the left side wing. Pass to Bain. Right wing. Brooks outside. Now Morant. Shot clock at 5. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Good work defensively by Russell.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Inside. The kick out to Edwards. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Bain. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Morant against Russell.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The kick out to Edwards. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Russell. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Jackson against Towns. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. Back to Bain. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
That one misses.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now here's Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Outside Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Adams covering. Russell to pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Memphis. Pass to Russell. Here's Towns. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jackson. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Towns, a screen on Bain. Edwards with it. Guarded by Morant. Gobert passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. Misses the layup. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
3 points.
Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Now Bain. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by... for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. He buries it from 3. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Moran against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by Memphis. And it's powered home by Towns.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Here's Morant. Outside Bain. The 3 is up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And he can't get that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Gobert passes to Russell. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
And the poise of D'Angelo Russell, despite the size all around him, that's nice.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. To the inside. Brooks from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Russell to pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
2 minutes.
Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Tries again. Pass to Adams. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Now here's Towns. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Over Morant. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jackson outside. Outside Bain. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
First personal foul. Second team.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Russell, that's good.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he banks in the layup.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Noel. There's the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. Here's Noel. Here's Prince. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
Allie, as always, thank you. And if you just join it in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Green out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Here's Prince to the paint. Here's Reed. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Reed's got his first basket. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Reed. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft where he was not selected, guys.
And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Here's McLaughlin following the bucket by the Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Outside, Williams. Pass to Conchar. 3-pointer. Williams misses. Timberwolves shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Here's Reed. And here's Anderson. Reed with it, defended by Jones. Here's Noel, 6 to shoot. And it's off from 3-point range. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Clark. McLaughlin with the rebound. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Prince. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Green. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Outside, Anderson. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Anderson's got 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Inside, here's Clark. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Williams finds Clark. The kick out to Williams. Here's Conchar. Reed defending.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Clark left side. Outside, Green. This for the tie! That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. To the inside, Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Conchar. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside, Anderson. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
To the middle. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Prince. Here's McLaughlin. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
Allie, thank you.
Now you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Outside Bain. Over Edwards. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Back to Morant. Up and over Russell. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Adams.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
The kick out to Edwards. Jacks up with 3. Here's Gobert. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. They get the rebound. Another shot. And Adams lays it in.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Bain. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Gobert. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Ooh, poked away. Three-pointer, Brooks. Pure from three-point range.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Morant against Russell. 1:21 left in the 4th quarter. Towns, that's good.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Russell up top, pounded by Morant. Now here's Towns. Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. For 3. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Memphis.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Russell, no good. Jackson, left side. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Jackson from deep three-point range. Off target with the shot. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
Starting at power forward, 7 feet tall.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Edwards kicks to Russell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Edwards looking it over. That shot no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Morris kicks to George. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. And stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. Gobert against Zubats. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Jackson, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Over in the corner, Edwards. Jackson against Russell. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Edwards. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. The guys will see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Jackson against Russell. Outside for George. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Edwards drawing the double team. And that one's good. Russell.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. Plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Jackson. In the corner. George with it. Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Leonard. Offensive rebound. Outside Jackson from past the arc. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Russell kicks to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. Didn't let the defender get to him there.
Morris passes to Jackson. Outside, George. Stolen by McDaniels. George against Edwards. Pass to Towns. And then jammed down as he goes right over Iki to Zubac.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Morris. Back to Zubac. And stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. Misses in close. Outside, George. Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Passes to Gobert. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Nobody near Leonard. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 now.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Leonard looking around. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. The three. George, no good. The Timberwolves shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Russell. Yep, that one goes in there. Russell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Edwards against George. Here's Jackson. Leonard finds Zubats. Outside for Jackson. Lets the three fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside for Jackson. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. Launches a three. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's Jackson. After the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Morris, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Back to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining time. 2 minutes.
Pass to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Sweet move. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
George finds Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Russell from long range knocks down the 3 ball. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Now, here's Zubats. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. .102 left here in the second. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
And so he makes both from the line.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Russell passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
The drive by Jackson. George against Edwards. George passes to Jackson. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. 34 seconds left in the first half. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. The pass to Noel. Here's Anderson. Here's Reed. 3-pointer. Elbow shot is on the way. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it to Morris. So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, Dave, thank you. And Tom.
The Clippers, 20.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Prince. Reed is out there with Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Mann, and he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Covington against Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. Prince wide open. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 9. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now Covington. After the missed 3 from Kyle Anderson. Batum passes to Mann. Back to Batum. And he makes good on the layup. Batum's got his first basket of the night.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Drills it from outside. Noel's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Covington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You know, for a 6'9" forward, Covington really handles the ball well. I mean, you can trust him with the rock.
Here's McLaughlin. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Clippers trail by 8. It's Powell with the drive. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. Here's Batum. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that's big-time concentration from Batum. Able to battle his way through contact and still get the finish.
Here's Reed, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Wall dishes to Powell. Pass to Mann. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Timberwolves leading by 8. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now the pass to Reed. The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Clippers trail by 9. Wall looking it over. Outside Covington. Back to Wall. He kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mann. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Noel. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall with the steal. Mann passes to Powell. Here's Mann. Back to Powell. At the top of the key, Batum. Passes it to Mann. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Here's Noel. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Wall. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The official.
The previous play is under review.
Make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the replay center in Secaucus giving us the perfect.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Extra little split second made the difference.
And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to permit that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Jackson.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the point guard position. And that one's good, Towns.
You know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoyed going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. George against Russell. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Such a wide open look. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
George looking over the floor. Jackson in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 7. And it's Towns missing. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Russell passes to Towns. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Russell inside. Leonard's there. Gobert finds McDaniel. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. George with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Zubac, a screen on Russell. George passes to Morris. Jackson in the corner. Clippers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
And like a certain baseball legend, this Reggie Jackson is nailed in the clutch.
On defense, the Clippers trailing by 5. Towns kicks to Gobert. Back to Towns. It's stolen by Morris. Leonard on the wing. McDaniel's defending. Zubac the pass to Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit. Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Russell passes to Gobert. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morris dishes to George. Pass to Zubac. Gobert brings the double team. George, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through. The game gets snugged.
George against Edwards. Now, here's George. He's guarded closely. Gobert with the defensive effort. Russell kicks to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. It just lets the game come naturally to him.
From deep, George. And it's George again missing. 35 seconds left in the 4th. The pass to Towns. Two on the clock. Deep 2 from Russell. Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Jackson. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here. And he finally gets one to drop after missing the first 2. That stretches their lead to 8. Here's Jackson. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A confident win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
not forget that.
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. So the Clippers win the tip. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Now here's Jackson, and stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. It's George on the wing, guarded by Bane. Adams comes with a double. Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Jackson. Morris, left side. Here's Zubats. Back to Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Brooks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Oh, stolen by Morant.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
To the inside, Adams. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. It's rebounded by Zubats. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. George's shot is good.
Yeah, Paul George not waiting around, wanting to get out in transition, run the floor, and become a dangerous weapon on the perimeter.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the middle. George with a steal. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Now here's George. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. George has got 5 now.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Jackson for 3. Jackson against Morant. Jackson down low. Up and in on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The kick out to Morris. Back to Leonard. Pass to Morris. For 3, George. Jackson with it. Guarded by Morant. George passes to Morris. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And that one hits the back iron.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Morant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And Morant no good on that one. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Now here's Brooks. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Bane. It's rebounded by Morris. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Leonard finds Morris. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Pass to Morant. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And here's Jackson. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by 4.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Morant against Jackson. Launches it. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 5 points. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action. You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Jackson on the wing, guarded by Morris. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Leonard outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Jackson. Outside for Morant. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. The Clippers trail. Morris passes to Zubac. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10 from deep. Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got 5 now.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Out to Leonard. Jackson, pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Morris outside. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Pass to Bain. The Clippers grab the miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by the Clippers. And the basket by Bain.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Jackson, pass to Morris. Leonard for three. And it's Bain with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Jackson, pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Jackson.
Great energy and activity on defense. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
George. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Morant against Jackson. Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. 3 on the clock. Jackson for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Zubats. Kicks it to George. The 3 ball. The rebound by Jackson. There's the triple. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis with a knock.
The Clippers 20.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Batum in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Wall. Powell outside. Pass to Mann. Back to Powell. Here's Mann. Green covering. Outside Covington. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Mann misses. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Clark left side. Covington grabs the board. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Williams against Wall. Williams passes to Green. Here's Clark. The kick out to Williams. From deep. Batum pulls it in. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Jones against Wall. Pass to Conchard. Outside, Williams. The Clippers grab the miss. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Williams grabs the board.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Powell passes to Wall, and they pick up 2. Wall's got his second basket.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Wall against Jones. Pass to Conchar. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Can't hit from in close. Powell passes to Batum. Outside Wall. Outside Covington. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team.
And so here are the Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Jones against Wall. Outside, Williams. Outside for Green. And stolen by Covington. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Just reading his opponent like a book. That time Covington with great instincts defensively. I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Here's Conchar. And again, Memphis no good. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Trying to get back on track. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Nick Batum. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Mann. Misses the 3. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Williams passes to Jones. Driving inside, uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Jones against Wall. It's Powell on the wing. Outside Wall. Pass to Mann. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. Jones with some nice D. Clark against Batum. It's Williams, high post. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Green. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 4 rebounds now.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Clark finds Green. Drops in the layup for 2. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Still possesses impressive quickness. When Wall charges inside, he's tough to stop from scoring.
And so it's Memphis, ending the quarter up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Leonard on the wing. Brooks defending. Leonard passes to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Jackson down low, pounded by Morant. Leonard for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson left side. Pass to Adams. Ooh, Morris with a steal. George against Bain. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking hopeless.
Right side, Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Morris outside. Here's Zubats. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Outside Bain. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Up top, Morant, defended by Jackson. Brooks, right side, and stolen by Leonard. To the paint. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
That's an athletic play coming from Kawhi, just pushing his way past the defender and getting to his shot.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The kick out to Morris. Back to Jackson. Back to Morris. Shoots over Jackson. Morris can't hit.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Brooks against Leonard. Pass to Adams. Stolen by Jackson. Up top, George. And the jam by George.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Jumps up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're leading by 4. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his men in the huddle, this is it. Leave it all out on the floor. Final stretch coming. No easy buckets. I want a full effort out there. Looking to keep his team fired up. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bain.
The veteran George, so comfortable going to the free throw line when the game is up for grabs.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Pass to Bain. Tipped. And here's Jackson. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson with it. To tie it up. Not going to go that time. And here's Memphis. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Zubac, screen. For three, George. And the Clippers miss again. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a three-point game.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
You know, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Jackson can't get it to go. Brooks finds Morant. Jackson on the wing. And so the Grizzlies take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.
Legs to get.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you.
Here we go.
So Memphis will get the first possession. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Stolen by Brooks. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Edwards looking it over. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Bain gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Nice job by Desmond Bain, showing the quickness to stop and pop.
And here's Edwards from the arc. No good there. And it's Memphis the other way. 3-pointer, Brooks. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Both good from the line that time. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Now Edwards, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. And it's in there. Towns has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bain for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bain's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. Bain against Edwards. It's up a 3. Here's Gobert, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The drive by Russell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Out to Brooks. Adams in the corner. Back to Brooks. 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the previous play is under what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside Bain. The dish to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Brooks against Edwards. Jackson from long range. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Edwards passes to Towns. Now Morant. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. Offline from the high post.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the small forward. Towns, no luck. Memphis leading. Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smitty plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Now here's Morant. Bain, no good. Russell finds Edwards. And here is McDaniel. Takes a three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Nice move. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Towns.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the play. Dillon Brooks.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. Outside for Jackson. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Russell with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Edwards. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And there's the pass to Adams. Russell against Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Towns. And finished off by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson from long range. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Passes it to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Here is Russell. Pass to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul.
Morant against Russell. And stolen by Russell.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
For three, Edwards. The rebound by Steven Adams.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Bane passes to Morant. Bane kicks to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Morant. Now here's Brooks. Off on the layup.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Edwards passes to Towns. And the 3 ball is good. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Russell against Morant. And they'll get another chance. Brooks the pass to Morant. Outside, Bane. To end the run. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's Minnesota headed to the bench. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Brandon Clark. Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar into the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for
that free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
And good that time.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Now here's Williams. The pass to Concho. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Concho's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Anderson against Williams. Reed the pass to Anderson. Up and in on the layup. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Trying to become a better scorer on all three levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Now here's Williams. Passes it to Concho. No good from outside.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Conchar. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. That one good for two. Conchar's got 5.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Anderson finds Prince. Here is Anderson. He's guarded by Williams.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Conchar. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 7. Prince the pass to Noel. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Minnesota now. Kicks it out to Prince. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Clark the pass to Concho. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Here's McLaughlin. Has to Reed. And that one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Jones. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. Right side, Jones. Outside, Green. Here's Clark. Reed with the block. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now the pass to Anderson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Anderson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Jones the pass to Concho. Traps in the tray. Conchar's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Memphis. Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Prince misses. Here's Conchar. He kicks to Jones. The third quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Starting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Memphis trailing here. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. Back to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
With the crossover and finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And the basket by Gobert.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Here's Jackson, and it's Memphis with another.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant kicks to Bain. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Morant against Russell. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Passes it to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Morant. Offensive rebound. Jackson misses. Minnesota in the lead. Russell passes to Edwards. Now here's Bain. Back to Jackson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And that one is good.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Morant outside. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bain. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Gobert down low. Guarded by Bain. Gobert can't hit. Russell against Brooks. Back to Morant. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns with the ball. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 2. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant with it, looking to get it going. Oh, no good on the count.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Morant.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
Hit them clean.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Oh, big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge.